Familiar faces here and some new faces as well. So, congratulations to those people for whom the permanent residence visas have been procured. Today we'll finish off with that small formality of felicitating them, whatever we could do from our side, and afterwards we'll link you up to the person here next to me, Mr. Dinesh, who has migrated through our office about 2 years ago. A person referred by Dinesh is also here who is about to migrate, Mr. Nagendra Prasad. Quite a few people who have gone to Australia through our office. In fact, they have come on a holiday, on vacation here to India, on Christmas vacation. People will be having their own commitments. 2 more guys supposed to come, and last minute. What I want those people who are intending migrants, most of them here, and even within that, most of the residence applications are in the decision stage. Maybe in a month or 2, they will be expected to be in Australia. And those of you in that position or even otherwise, you can feel free to raise a few questions with our client, Mr. Dinesh. 2 years ago, he migrated to Australia through our office, and maybe he can give you the first-hand information about what Australia is like, lifestyle, living conditions, maybe racism, if you want to ask that. And more importantly, what everyone will be interested is about job. Sir, job sigatta? Madhusudan ila bari immigration ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. How about job? Whom to contact? Where to do? How about my accommodation when I come to the country? Is there someone who can receive me, or are they going to airdrop me in the middle of Melbourne, Sydney somewhere? What should I do from there on? Another, so many questions, so many issues of concerns will be there. Feel free to check with Dinesh. In fact, I was discussing with him on some of the issues, because I myself being in Australia for many years, but it's a past thing now. 5 years ago I came back to India, and from that time till now, Dinesh was just telling that no, not anymore. That situation persists. For such jobs, you need certain special status or something like that. And so many things would have changed in the last 5 years. So it will be the current information what Mr. Dinesh will be able to give you people today, and maybe let a few more clients. We have restricted our forum to fit our small office here to 50 in and around today. Otherwise we had about 100 plus to be called for this interactive session. I'll call it more of an interactive session what we'll be having it today. And our manager is there next to me. He's a well-known person. All of you would have interacted with him often, and he's there all the time for you to coordinate on any issue of concern in the process of your immigration. And first and foremost thing, what I would like to do here today is Dinesh is our ex-client, migrant into the country. I would call him today chief guest for our occasion, maybe a friend as well as a chief guest, and a small memento from our side, Mr. Dinesh. Okay. Okay, fine. Formality remains. Okay, fine. ಇದೇ ಥರ a few other people for whom permanent residence visas ಈಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಪಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ I would rather issue the passports, and for most of the clients we have got still that principal approvals ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ visa grant ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ. The passports we are about to send, maybe in the next 2-3 days we will be getting their endorsements in their passports. And for some of them in the recent past, because that anxiety is there, passport endorsement ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಕಾಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ they want to see. We have already delivered their passports to them. Still the formality remains that we need to felicitate them today. And one such client was in little hurry. We procured him the permanent residence in December. He vanished into Australia in December itself, and we got the news that he got a job within a week's time. December is so difficult a period to get a job, and this person could succeed in getting the reasonably good job ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ even by Australian standards. Chandan Jadhav ಅಂತ that client, his application December ನಲ್ಲಿ finalize ಆಗಿ, and yeah, it's good that he went, but bad from the context that we could not felicitate him. He's gone. Good wishes to him anyway. Yeah, okay. First person here is Mr. Owen Philip D'Souza. Can you please come over here, sir? Please, you also. Visa for you, congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations also. Our Dinesh will be handing over your passport. Sorry, sir. Sorry, your permanent residence visa endorsed in it. Maybe you can show it to our clients what. It's a dream come true for people. Passport nalli visa anteli ade. That's something. Okay, what we think ಏನು ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಇದೇ ಥರದ್ದು permanent residence ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ from the context of US they call it green card. To get that, people will go helter skelter illegally, and you got this. It's a premier status. You need this status to get a job in the country. Once you have this, and if you can communicate in English, capable of doing it, of course, if you have some basic skills with you, more of communication, how you are going to present yourself in that country, and you must get a job. As I was just mentioning, Chandan Jadhav, the person is a tradesperson fitter, and he entered last week of December, in and around between that Christmas time and New Year, and he already got a job. Surprising. There's no one. Very few industries are working at this point of time. Maybe those Australians who have gone on Christmas vacation, they have taken him into that portion. And what time you're going probably will be the very ideal time. When are you planning to leave? February, okay? Yeah. Very, very ideal time, because the offices would have opened up, the industries would have opened up, okay, and you'll be feeling happy. You'll never regret this decision of migrating to Australia. Dinesh, one small memento for him as well, please. Okay, give a big hand for Mr. Owen D'Souza. Yeah, please.
Okay, life is definitely a gamble. If you've gone back 10 years, 1 lakh was difficult. Today you've got crore-patis all over the world, even in Bangalore. 1 lakh is not money. It's high time you should gamble sometime in your life. And if the gamble pays off, this is what happens in the end. You also get a visa.
Thank you very much, sir. And how did you think did we meet up to your expectations in the process of your...
In fact, it was more than my expectations, because
Thank you.
If there was a email on the 6th, I got information on the 6th itself, not on 7th.
Thank you.
They were able to get the email information from Australia and intimate you on 4, for which I don't think anywhere else.
How was that feeling for you when the information came to you that it's approved?
Very exciting, because the moment you know that Australia they have released something, you have got the information without even knowing what's happening.
Yeah, that's technology. Yeah, we are keeping pace with it.
That's what they are doing now. They are up to date, watching the email every day.
Okay, good.
So,
and
done for everything that he has done.
Thank you so much, sir. And how did you feel about that, the whole process? Was it exciting for you? Was it too much filling up for forms, so many compliance requirements running around?
Yeah, there are certain things called documentation, which has to be done. We have there's no shortcut.
And I was a bit fussy also in meeting the requirements. It needs to be according to the standards, otherwise papers won't go.
He does help out in every way, no doubt, but makes you also run. So you ran, no problem.
So
the candle overnight.
Good, okay. He burned the candle overnight, and sometimes, okay, he had to work on the papers, and I sat with him. I remember those days as well. And end of the day, it's all pleasure today if you think that what you have done. Without effort, things won't come that easily, and that effort was required, because there are no shortcuts in immigration. It's an immigration means it's a law subject, and you got your skill. Having a skill does not necessarily mean that you could get positive skill assessment, or for that matter subsequently the immigration. Okay, you need to present your case. How you present the case, how you document it all together, running around, that makes it exciting. Okay, congratulations. And Mr. Dinesh is there, will be helping you with all sorts of assistance, maybe addressing your queries and concerns. Maybe when you are landing in Australia, make it a point to as far as possible land there during the weekends, because Monday to Friday people keep working there. Maybe on Saturday or Sunday, one of our clients who are already there, maybe they might be interested to come over to the airport or maybe guide you where you can go. That's the time at least people will be having some spare time to spend with you. Otherwise, holidays or leave is a luxury in Australia. Very, very few, not like here in India. We've got plenty of holidays here.
And he intends to go to Brisbane. And my brother is there.
Oh, your brother is there, is it? Okay.
I've got my sister in Melbourne also, but they say Brisbane is better for air conditioning than Melbourne.
Oh, around the country, his skill is in demand. He's an air conditioning and refrigeration technician, and he's highly skilled in that field. He's at this age has done his technical qualification. Apart from that, has worked with about 3-4 different employers companies with very challenging assignments, and around the country in Australia you'll be siphoned off. In literal terms, you'll be siphoned off. This particular occupation has been there in demand for about at least to my knowledge about 3 to 4 years now. Still the vacancies are there plenty. Okay, fine then. Thank you sir. Yeah. You're Hemant, Mr. Hemant, please. Hemant Rangaramaya. Abba, your case ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ರಿಲೀಫ್. ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ memento, Mr. Dinesh, please.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Hemant, in the past, we already handed over his passport because he has got quite a few friends in Australia who has migrated to us, most of them. Alva? And I've been in communication with your friend Nagendra there just yesterday, and today with Nagendra, yesterday with Daniel, yesterday day before. Quite a few friends, and they say for him probably you come over, we'll take care of your job, no problem. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಬೇಕು ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾ ಅಂದರೆ just catch hold of this fellow. He's got a big group of friends already there waiting for him to come. Bunny job is there anta. Okay, that sort of network, friends all with the almost the same age group and that thing. Okay, and those friends who migrated to us, they're all been there for about 2 years also. Some of them 2 years, 2+ years they've been there, happily relocated, enjoying very well their bachelor days in that beer capital. Okay, and Hemant's case, I'll tell you, it was a challenge. In fact, everything was transparent, 100% transparency was there in his case. Unwarranted query and concern. They said that we are not satisfied about your employment claims ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ ಬಂದು you prove it ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಏನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Employment claims have been proved. Every record has been given to the government of Australia. In spite of that, they say that prove it again. What you have proved, the way, it's not acceptable to us. The same way we do it for 1, 2, 3, 4 and number of clients. For his particular case, they said they are not satisfied with the employment verification. When they came for a physical verification of his employment, they said no, we are not satisfied. The way your employer has said, or maybe the people at the employment place. Accordingly, we procured what is called as a natural justice letter. Justice beku. Give us an opportunity to substantiate and theory. We fought for his case. And he is not an ordinary person. He has done a 3-year apprenticeship, full-term apprenticeship course with a premier MNC-like organization. Antadal kelsa ಮಾಡಿ how can someone deny his skills straight away? Anotra, based on that, we just argued on his case, and when the approval came, I was most relieved. I told him in advance that you will get it, come what may, you must get it ಅಂತನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಸಾರ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ that hype was all the more in his case. So many of his friends are already there. In fact, 2 of us, this guy and one more person came together to us. Maybe he was fortunate. His verification went through favorably. ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಕಪ್ ಇತ್ತು. That hiccup ultimately was through. ಏನು ಸರ್, ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್ ನೀವು?
Next week.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕಾ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಗಳು ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಅಂತ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಅಕಾಮಿಡೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಜಾಬು ಅವತ್ತೇ ರೆಡಿ, ಜಾಬ್ ಕೂಡ ರೆಡಿ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿತ್ ಅವರ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್, ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ. Okay. ಅದೇ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರಗೆ that he wanted a skill assessment. Original has already been passed on to the immigration department. Just convey the news to him that we can't even give him his certified copies of the skill assessment. Reason is certification is of the original. When we don't have the original, how can we give this one? Okay. And I told him how he can procure it from the immigration department in Australia. However, for that Daniel Suresh Prabhakar, I can give you. Original is there, take it. ನಿಮ್ದೇನಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ದು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಹೋಯ್ತಲ್ವ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ? ಹಾಂ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ? ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ, ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹೋಗೋದು? ಮೆಲ್ಬೋರ್ನಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಇವರು ಮೆಲ್ಬೋರ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ, ದಿನೇಶ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಜಾಯ್. ಹಾಂ, ಗುಡ್. ರಘುವತ್ತಮ್ಮನ್ ಬಂದಿರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ರಘುವತ್ತಮ್ಮನ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರವೀಣ್, ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ಎಸ್, ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಗಾಶ್ಯಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಹಾಂ, ಈಗ ಹೋದ್ರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಈಗ? ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಜಯಸುಂದರ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಮ್ ಸರ್, ಜಯಸುಂದರ್. We have changed our office timings, 8:30 to 4:30 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. That is why we are having this seminar early, and most of them they'll finish their work. They have to finish their work and come. I tell them when their immigration is approved, maybe it's time that they should think of leaving their commitments here. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್, ಇದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಬಿಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, slowly they are doing. Okay, one such client today is working full night. Is working for IBM company. ಎಂಟೈರ್ ನೈಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾ? ನೋ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾ, ಬಟ್ the project is given to me, IT professional with IBM. Okay, fine. Prince Abraham bandra? Mr. Prince Bani sir, congratulations. We got his visa approved yesterday, 17 January 2006, ninne, and I met him also yesterday. Passport ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರ್ತಾನೆ. So congratulations, and Mr. Dinesh, please hand over this thing to him. Okay, ಏನು ಸರ್, ಸಂತೋಷ? ಹಾಂ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಚಂದನ್ ಜಾಧವ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ವಾ ಈ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಜಾಬ್ ಅಂತ? ಓಕೆ, ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎ ವೀಕ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರೀಗ? ಸಿಡ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರಾ? You're planning to go to Melbourne. Dinesh is there. That person's network is there. So many other clients. Okay, ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಅವರು ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. Melbourne, I do not know, for some reason we have got so many clients. Everyone wanting to go to Melbourne. Of course, job opportunities are there at Melbourne ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. But Dinesh will be the best person to say about that. For that matter, if you get a resident status, jobs are there everywhere. And for me, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಜಾಬ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಅಂತ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಸೇ. ಏನು ಸರ್, ನಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಹಾಂ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. See, incidentally his visa was supposed to be approved sometime in October or November. His friend's visa got approved. He's already there in Australia. He said, why my visa is not approved? And I told him, okay, every week or 10 days ಗೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ನನಗೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ ವಿತ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಈವನ್ ದ visa officers at the other end, they don't want us to remind them, because they say that we are doing so many giving so many approvals in a year, record number of approvals we are giving this year. ಇಷ್ಟು ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. ಡೂ ನಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರೈಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸಮ್ ಅಕೇಶನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೀ. ಆದರೂ ನಾವು ಕೇಳೋದು ಬಿಡಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಏನೋ ಒಬ್ರದ್ದು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಇಬ್ಬರದ್ದು ಕೇಳೋದು ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಸರಿ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದಾಯ್ತು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಇಬ್ಬರದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರ ಮೂಡ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವತ್ತು ದೇ ಮೆಸೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೀಸಾ ಗ್ರಾಂಟ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್, ಪಾಪ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 2-3 months ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು? ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇವ್ರದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಲಾಡ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಜುಲೈಯ? May end. Okay, May end we lodged his residence application. October we could file his stick his it. Okay, October he got his medicals. Okay, November immediately probably he could have got his residence approved. Maybe December at least. it's possible that your case officer has gone on an early Christmas vacation, but immediately after coming back from the holidays, she has given you the visa grant. Okay, congratulations anyway, and you can have a discussion with Dinesh once we finish off with this small felicitation thing. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, bye. Pandian Annamalai hasn't come. Okay, Mrs. Please, Mrs. Pandian Annamalai, you're bandare. Okay, just now I was mentioning about your husband. Please come over here, madam. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was just mentioning about your husband's commitment still at IBM. And I spoke to him this afternoon. He said that unfortunately I have to stay back the whole night today. I asked him, don't you want to go to Australia, or what is the situation like? He says, no, I am interested to go, but he doesn't have the option to. He's committed at work so much. Okay. Anyway, congratulations for your thing. Okay, your passports are already issued, isn't it? Mr. Dinesh is giving it. Thank you very much. Okay. And for your information, madam, Mr. Dinesh is there in Australia. He's a resident, migrated to our office about 2 years ago, and is there at Melbourne presently. Maybe in case if you need any assistance or something, you can check with him. Okay. Mr. Megasham, please come over, sir. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Okay. And Megasham is an IT professional to the core. Okay. And you submitted your passports already, or? Yeah, 13th January. Okay, 4 days ago we got his visa approved to Australia. How was that news for you, sir?
It's good.
Good? Exciting?
Yeah, quite exciting.
Okay, I think you will be the right person to say a few words. How you felt the ordeal about?
Well, what I can say in the least is that you can expect the best of the professional services from Mr. Mulsivan and his team.
Thank you.
And although it's a little tedious, it does have its advantages. In the end, you are assured, guaranteed of at least very high result success.
Okay. And it was actually a joint application. His wife is also highly qualified into that medical related idalidare. Okay. And IT, I think you definitely have some questions you may check with Dinesh.
Sure.
Because he will be the person. Initially Dinesh went into the country as an IT professional, but some people don't want to be a constant learner. He has diversified, okay, into something else. Maybe he will come back to IT someday if he is willing it. Otherwise it is like that. Your company is working as a project manager, something on those lines. Okay. Fine. Okay. Quite a few people of your stature in the IT got it in this batch of applications approvals, and one guy's wife has already gone into the country in December. He is leaving in January. Another person who is working for Wipro, he is leaving in January as well. Real senior IT professionals. Her husband, Pandian Annamalai, and I don't know, maybe when are you planning to leave, ma'am? April or May. Okay, so it's still a long way. Okay, you got some commitments here also. Okay, he was also there in US for long periods of time, like you, representing IBM. So good, thing for you to interact with all of them. Okay, congratulations, sir. Okay, so passports, everything given, isn't it? Okay, Satya, adu passports also nodkodu amele. Aitu, okay, fine. Aitu, okay. ಯಾರು ಬಂದರೆ ಪ್ರವೀಣ್ ಏನ ಬಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಯಿತು ಮೆಗಾಶ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಯಿತು ಮಂಜಾರುನ್ ಬಿನೋಮನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೈಂಟು ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅವರು ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟು ಟುಡೇ ಹಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡನ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಹೈ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ Australian High Commission at Singapore. So we got so many clients incidentally who are staying abroad, and one such client is Manjaran Binoman. We got his approval on 19 December 2005, exactly a month ago, and today he could get the endorsement done there. Quite a few other people are here. It's too early in the evening for them to come. 2-3 more expected. Chartered accountant supposed to come here. We got it done for him as well. Okay. One more IT professional. 3 I have got left over. One is Mr. Raghottaman. Other one is Mohandas Praveen. Other one is Jay Sundar. One IT professional, one chartered accountant, and one electronics related tradesperson. Okay, if they come, I'll be pleased to. This one. For the moment, what we do is just before we hand over those pre-assessment reports or something, I want those people here, maybe to raise a few questions with Mr. Dinesh, because most of the people here whom we have invited, their applications are in that decision stage. As I said earlier, maybe this month or next month or something like that. Okay, ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟಲ್ವಾ, ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ವಾ? Okay, fine. The queries ಇದೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. Okay, hardly two. I can give this off to them. Okay, one is Mr. Manjunath DV Manjunath. Has he come today? Okay, and this is another one is Muddu Krishna TL Muddu Krishna. Yeah, please come out, sir. Yeah, this is a good case. I've seen this. So congratulations, you do have a case for migration to Australia. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. Your wife's skills together, maybe as Mr. Megasham, what we have done, 2 skill assessment, if you can organize joint application, you may qualify for permanent residence directly, because unfortunately people, there's nothing to do with your skill or anything like that. If someone is above 30 years of age, naturally that person will be expected to take this option, unless otherwise there are few occupations, handful of occupations which are called as national shortage occupations, where you get some bonus points or something like that. Otherwise people, this is as good as PR. Okay, in other words, it is like this, it is a temporary residence. When we say that it's temporary residence, people have a feeling that yes, are temporary anta ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, it's not temporary, it's rather a temporary leading, a prelude for gaining PR. Okay, so even as a single person also, okay, but it's like when you get something, a PR directly, you're capable of doing it through your skills, or maybe with your wife's skills. Your wife is having 1 year work experience and she's also an engineering graduate. Okay, enough to get the assessment. Okay, so and this is the skill assessment for you. If you can just give a small endorsement received and give a signature, and this is the thing for you, please. Okay. Okay, sir. What we do now is, ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ